What's going on, guys? This is Jake from Enigmatic Chaos here with the next war recap. Good war against ITC Saigon, I guess you'd call it. They did use most of their attacks, so respect to them, but in the end just didn't quite get there. If they used all their attacks, it probably would have been a tie. They didn't quite finish off our knights, as you can see there, but I'm just going to be showing you guys some replays. So for the first replay, we have JD is awesome. He's got the extra E's on the end. He's coming in on base 2 with a go wipe. Just getting a nice big spread on the golems there, dropping some wall breakers. He's about to drop his wizards behind. Personally, I'd like to drop the wizards behind and then the wall breakers. Just, clear out some of the trash buildings while you're waiting on wall breakers, but that's just me. Dropping his clan castle and his single pecker. My bad, it's actually go wipe. He has witches in his clan castle. Creating his funnel, doing a great job there. His heroes are going in, his archqueen's hanging back. He has got the high level heroes, so he can hit these big bases. It's kind of funny with this war, pretty much every single base had a dragon in the clan castle. I think it was every single base actually, so that did kind of mess us up for the first few attacks, where we just used lightning spells, but after 4 or 5 attacks we stopped bringing lightning spells, and we just realised that these guys all had dragons. But after that, that did free up some spells for us, so that was handy. But on the 49% there, everything just wrecked the core. Archer Queen's just about on full health still. He's got the 53% here, so I'm just going to fast forward it here, because no point in watching some cleanup. So with that 58%, he's just going to drop some minions and wizards and archers and stuff behind, just to get some extra percentage points there. And he will end up with a 61% 2-star. So next we're looking at base 5. Who was attacking that? I think it was Leroy. Yep, Leroy. Leroy, congratulations on co-leader, man. You really do love the clan. You really did earn it. So great job, man. What are you coming in here? You're coming in here with a go wipe with 5 golems. I saw you planning this out in chat for ages. So yeah, good to see that it did work out for you, man. I think you have a golem in the clan castle too, don't quote me on that though. He's just sort of clumping his golems together a little bit. That's not too much of a worry, and yes, he did have 6 golems. His heroes are sort of teenage heroes, I guess you'd say. They're pretty. They're not too high level, but they're not exactly noob. So his golems are just funneling in now. They should be going to that Inferno Tower anytime soon. Dropping some rage, dropping his lightning. I think this is one of the first attacks in the war, so he didn't know about that dragon. Just letting stuff go on. His archer queen's hanging back a bit. Giant bombs and stuff are getting popped everywhere. Using his king's ability here, looks like it's going to be an easy 50%. His heroes are both on full health. He still has a lot of troops up, and he's got like 4 golems still up, I think. They're starting to die now though. He's only got a few left now. I'm just going to fast forward it here, because he's going to use his queen's ability and get the 50% there. So great job by Leroy. This is why you're co-leader, man. You got good attacks, you care about the clan, etc, etc. So great attack by him. Next we're going to be looking at number 14. Go down to it. Grandfather, I think you were in last video as well. He's been chucking out some really good 3-stars at the moment. So he's just coming in with his shattered surgical hog. I think this was surgical. I'm not too sure. 3 golems, so it's actually stoned. So it's actually a stoned Goho. Dropping his wizards, just getting the little funnel happening. If I was him, I only would have used 4 wizards and saved 2 for cleanup, but that's just me. Dropping his wall breakers, doing a good job there. Dropping his jump spell, of course, gets into the very inner junction. That's the way that the walls have been laid out. Kind of ineffective, but he did a good job of countering that. The enemy archqueen's going to work there. She's unhitting the golems though, so that's okay. Dragon goes down, king's ability. Skeleton traps or whatnot getting brought out in the center, and there we go. He's starting the surgical part of the Goho attack. I like how pretty much the second that the enemy Archqueen goes down, he's starting his go-ho, and you can see this just all comes with experience. He's doing absolutely excellent raiding lately. Like I said, putting out a lot of great 3 stars. And when you're experienced as Grandfather, you can get these attacks done really, really quickly with like no errors at all. So he's dropping his heals. He did stack his heals there, but I think that was an effective stacking there because in the core there you got the Teslas, the Wizard Towers, the Giant Bombs doing a lot of damage on your hogs. So his Archqueen's on full health, still got a lot of hogs, got a wizard up the top, still got the Archqueen ability, so we're just going to fast forward it here, as this is pretty much it for the raid. Beautiful 3-star by Grandfather. Pardon me. So for the last attack we have Super Gekko, yep. Super Gekko, Super Gekko, Super Gekko, whatever you want to call him. Chucked out a very, very nice attack here. This is probably one of my favourites in the whole war. So it was coming in with a Shattered Go-Ho. It's actually surgical, my bad. Just using some wizards and minions to create his funnel. You can see that he did analyse his base quite nicely. It wasn't a clean-up attack either. So it was absolutely perfect for a first attack. So he's created an absolutely massive funnel there. Just waiting for everything to lock into the golems before he drops his king. There we go, dropping his king now. And because I think this was actually the first attack in the whole war, so we did bring a lightning for that clan castle, but it obviously wasn't needed. It's absolutely awesome as well because he just popped 2 double giant bombs, or a double giant bomb set, my bad. Now he's starting with his surgical parts of the raid. It sort of is a surgical, I guess. It's sort of like an Asian wall on one side, then an Asian wall on the other. So he's just dropping the rest of his hogs here. Going to save a few for the backside. They're just going to work on that base. Just tearing through the base here. Archqueen is under fire, but he's going to use the ability anytime now. I think he does. Yep, there we go. Dropping the back end hogs, and obviously a 3-star. Couldn't be anything else. Has plenty of hogs left for cleanup. He has a lot of cleanup wizards, etc. Some goblins, so great attack by Super. Just fast forward it here, get through the rest of the raid. There's 1 gold storage left, and that is going to do it. So thanks for watching, guys. Like and subscribe to this video. Have a good one.